said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Throws the jab, but does not score. That counter punch caught him clean. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
That uppercut doesn't get through. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
What
and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
Completely. I need you to go back out there. I need you to...
Here we go for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
We have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this...
Stay focused. Don't let him...
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? incredible. Hold it right there. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to...
Down goes Ben! Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
Good round. You've got this round. Just be smart now. Be clever.
And
Let's talk about Ben in that
Switching
last
off, you're
round.
starting to make
He's
mistakes
been
and
knocked
you're
down.
switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight.
let's
And there's the
fight.
bell to start round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Just misses with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
Roll.
Nice counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't score with that right uppercut. Sugar Ray is down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do.
Time.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last
Good
round.
You feel
That'll
good?
be a 10-8
Good
round for
man,
sure
good
with
man.
the
You're getting your
knockdown.
time in
I love the
already.
response,
Right
though.
hand's
Got back
beautiful.
up.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body.
Let's
Things
go.
are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very...
Down goes Ben! And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Missing with that jab.
Stay down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Oh, what a shot! Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. Beautiful counter shot.
Good shot. He's done.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down?
Time out.
Let's talk about Ben in that last round.
Big
Boy, this
deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm your...
Let's
on
do
to the
it.
6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That's better. Ride it out. Don't give it another shot.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. The straight right just misses. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That's better.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? The right hook misses. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Just get through this round. Don't worry about anything else.
That's time.
Let's talk about Ben in
You
that
like
last round.
Good
Stamina
work.
is
You were thinking.
always an
Now,
issue
don't want you to
in a
load
prize
up.
fight.
Don't be
This
looking
week-
there for a one shot at a time. Set.
And
There's the
back.
bell to start round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round.
Great work. Good work.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Big swing and a miss with the hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here.
Get your breath back. Big, deep breath.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are...
And they're back at it again here in round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
A perfect counter shot. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Swing and a miss with the jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round.
I love that.
We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot guess that if you prepared.
Don't be looking there for a one shot at a time.
And we enter the 9th. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Swing and a miss with that jab. His stamina is off the charts. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Don't let him breathe.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Won't score with that right uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down...
1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss.
And there's the bell for round 10. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. His stamina is off the charts. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What heart, what desire. Robinson goes to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.